I really like the idea. I love how it's going to have two settings within it, and how there's loads of different sort of genres and feelings in it.
I think that it's a really good idea that you start the whole video with the guy sat on the bus and that he clicks it on his phone and that's when the music kicks in.
I think it would be a good idea if you link a performing bit with the imaginative bit as well.
The timing of pressing play works really well with this song.
I like how it's not like extreme, like, you know, some music videos now are like, oh, there's death or cheating or that kind of stuff, you know. This one's like, bam, simple.
I think the idea is really good and original, but I think you should just try and not make it too cliche.
But it's also like, a lot of music videos are like that now, and it's just kind of like in with what's happening at the moment, so I think it'll be quite popular.
I think the perfect setting I could think of for the city would be Cabot in town.
I think that the country bit should be filmed somewhere quite secluded.
For the country, like around Chew Valley, because it's like foresty and villagey and things.
The town bit should be filmed in somewhere a bit more upmarket, like Clifton area.
Yeah, but I think it should be a bit more like rough, because if he wants to move out of the city, it needs to be somewhere not very nice, because if it's somewhere nice, he won't want to leave it.
Yeah, so maybe pick a bit more of a
Rougher area.
I think, I'm not sure about town, it could seem like a bit too busy to film, like people walking from their cameras and all that, unless obviously made it obvious.
They don't really...
So with lots of graffiti and like...
Yeah, a bit more of a rough...
bit of like rubbish on the floor.
You need to distinguish between the countryside and the city and why they want to move.
And why he wants to
real
move.
urban, rural...
We don't want any...
I'd say, what's it like on the waterfront, because there's quite a few buskers there, and quite a few people, whilst a lot of people walk past, I think it's kind of get a quite good ambiance for it or something. And then I'd say Chew Valley Reservoir or something, because that's quite a lovely.
So I really like it when you can see, you've got a storyline, but at the same time you've got the artist as well, and it's like flipping between the actual artist singing and the storyline.
I like music videos with story, like High Hopes and All I Want from Codeline. They have a story going on. It's obviously like emotional, like all music videos. But then they've got the group, the band playing like subtly in the background who are busking.
It does depend on the song choice as well.
Yeah.
Whether you have like the story of the artist or the story of the random person.
Yeah, some of the some music videos you just want like the person singing, really.
No, I prefer things a bit more creative.
I quite like it when it's kind of a mix between the two, like where there's a story going on, but they're also like performing. And I think a prime example of this would be Muse. They do that in most of their music videos.
But it's got to be something interesting, not like a boring like someone going to the shops.
I want something individual, unique.
If you want to break away from convention, you can like use not a typical good-looking guy, like not like maybe like a fat guy or like a big guy, and if you do keep on not make it similar to today's music videos, you don't have to use love. Like maybe he wants to do it for himself, like in a way, like doesn't not a girlfriend or anything like that, but he just does it for himself. And like the reason he's not like good looking is like everyone now is like covered in makeup and overdone and in music videos and stuff. So
Usually, like music videos are about love or trauma or cheating, things like this. This is a completely different idea. It's about a personal, something this person wants personally. It's not something he needs. It's something that will make him happy in life. Other things are about, usually either devastation or ideas similar to those or about those values. It's also in music videos. It's usually contrast in emotions, and this is more contrast in the setting, which links in with the emotions as well.
I'd say like leave it on a cliffhanger, because all music videos now, like there's always like a specific ending. I'd say leave it for whatever the viewer sees it like.
A lot of videos now have either it's all sad or it's all happy. I like how there's sadness and happiness.